Our first guest tonight dresses up as other people for a living. She also commands a lifestyle empire that sets the standard when it comes to both vitamins and vibrators. The Goop Annual Holiday Guide is out now. Please welcome Gwyneth Paltrow. See, you did it right. You didn't go for the head. And tell everybody what you are, because it's kind of adorable.
I am Gwynnie the Pooh.
Gwynnie the Pooh. How you doing? How's everything?
Everything's great.
What would you have been doing had you not been here tonight?
I would have been just home.
You answer the door for kids?
You know, we live in kind of like an inhospitable trick-or-treating
The
area.
moat, right? The moat is hard for the kids to swim.
It's a... No, it's
no
kind of
moat?
like on a hill in a busy corner. So when my kids were little, we used to go into other neighborhoods to trick-or-treat and leave candy at the door.
We don't get any trick-or-treaters either. We're on a hill also. And the kids just, they don't want it enough, you know? They don't want to trudge up the hill. What we do is we roll the candy down the street. And they stand at the end and they get it. You have to go for round stuff like Milk Duds, but it's worth it in the end.
Individual Milk Duds, you're rolling down the hill?
Yeah, yeah. Is that not right? Is that not the Goop way?
I mean, I don't...
Your kids are, well, one of your kids is in college now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's kind of...
I'm thrilled for her.
Are you thrilled or are you... Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
tough, right? It's funny because they drive you crazy and then they leave and you're...
Yeah, it's very different vibes without her in the house.
Did
but...
you let them eat candy or was your a healthy house? Did you
Oh,
allow...
I definitely let them eat candy.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I tried not to like stock a lot of candy, but like on Halloween, I'd let them go.
Because you
hog
didn't
wild.
name one of your kids Apple, so I thought maybe, you know, maybe that wasn't allowed in the house, but that's good. Yeah, you can't because then they go wild. Like we were not allowed to have sugary breakfast cereal, and every time we go to my grandmother's house, I'd polish off a whole box of Frankenberry, you know?
Too. Lucky Charms for me.
Lucky
'cause
Charms
I
are
wasn't allowed
good.
any sugar cereal at home, so.
Yeah, that Lucky Charms, I don't know, there's nothing I would want more than a bowl of Lucky Charms.
It's pretty delicious.
I'm surprised people don't hand out cereal on Halloween, because that would be a good thing,
Individual marshmallows from the Lucky Charms.
Or mushrooms. You know, that's... Fox News has been warning us about the mushrooms in our...
You know where my head's at this Halloween.
What's your favorite candy? Well, like your own personal favorite.
I have like a weird one. Don't make fun of me.
Okay.
Okay. My favorite candy is Good and Plenty.
Wow, the worst one. The worst one. Good and Plenty.
I love them.
You do? You're the one.
I'm the one. I think it's the best candy in the world.
You do?
Yes.
Wow.
Does anyone like black licorice? Yes! That's my person right there.
Yeah, that's a smattering at best. I mean, really. Yeah, Good and Plenty. It is oh, what number was Good and Plenty on the list? Let's see. Oh, number 10, yeah.
Wait,
worst...
this is not nice at all. Why?
I don't know, I just realized you can't see my eyes at all in the stupid outfit that I'm wearing here.
But you probably smell really good.
Oh, yeah.
There.
I smell like a bear. When you were a kid, I assumed you dressed up, right? You'd go out for Halloween?
Yes.
What were your, like, go-to costumes?
Ooh. My best friend, Mary, we're actually still best friends. We've been best friends since we were 4. And we always did, like, a costume together. So one year, we were a 2-headed monster. We got an extra large men's sweatsuit, and I was in one leg, and she was in the other.
Nice.
And then one year, we were Hubba Bubba and Bubblicious.
Really?
Yeah, we made
And you
gum.
made the costumes yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah, because your parents both being in the movie business, I would think...
They didn't help me at all.
They did not help. You couldn't call, and you were a kid in what, like Santa Monica, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would you be with other like celebrity kids and knocking on Jack
Well-
Nicholson's door or whatever?
Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger used to live on our street.
He
so,
did?
Yeah, we would knock on his door for candy.
Would he give out cigars or? I bet he gave out great stuff, huh?
I don't remember him giving out stuff, but he's Austrian, so maybe they don't, celebrate there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's very surprising to me. That
We
Arnold...
did end up TPing his house, though.
You did? Does he know this now?
Don't tell him. Please.
You toilet papered Arnold Schwarzenegger's house.
We did.
What was the impetus for that? You just...
Just being naughty kids.
And
you
it was
know?
because he was famous, or you're just doing it to the neighbors in general?
We did it, unfortunately, to a few houses there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was our, pride and joy.
Sure, yeah. You tell everybody, we got the Terminator's house. Wow, it sounds like you have some making up to do.
I do.
You turned 50 last month, right?
I did.
Happy birthday to you. I'm gonna try to go over here.
It feels
This
good.
would have been a good Halloween costume, too, by the way. Now,
Thank you.
you look great. Is that real paint or is that like photoshopped in?
No, that's real paint.
So they painted your whole body up. Who did this job?
My team at Goop, they wanted me to celebrate turning 50 with a naked-ish photo
How did they
shoot.
pitch this idea to you when you?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is a business thing. I think that's an HR violation for them to even suggest this.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Well, they just sort of said, this would be great, and it's your 50th birthday. 50 is the golden jubilee. We want to paint you gold. And so I capitulated, and then, I said, okay, guys, this is the last naked photo shoot. That's it.
The last
I'm
naked
done.
photo shoot.
Yeah.
That sounds like a movie. And it came out great. I'm sure you're happy
Can you put
with.
that down, for God's sake?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted for a minute.
Oh, God.
So your team suggests this, and you go, okay, I'm going to go along with it.
Yeah.
Is it a spray type of thing, or are those
No, it was like a spongy type of thing.
spongy? And you must really be comfortable with the people who do that. I mean, these must
Yeah.
be very good friends.
I mean, no, not really, no.
Strangers.
Yeah.
You mean what a weird thing that is.
Yeah.
Most people don't experience that in their lives.
Definitely not. Here are my boobies. Here's all the bits.
Yes. Well, all right. We're going to take a break, and when we
Okay.
come back, a few questions to ask you about. And I also want to tell you something I did that I think you're going to be very proud of me for.
what?
Yes. Gwyneth Paltrow is here. The Goop Holiday Gift Guide is out now. We'll be right back. So at midnight tonight, the Goop Holiday Guide comes out.
Yep, it's coming out.
And you know I've been a long time Goopster, or what are we called?
Sure. Gooper?
Gooper? I don't know. You need to come up with a name.
Okay.
You know? I guess it's on the fans. It's our responsibility to come up with a name. But what I did this last Christmas is, because I have all the writers from the show over to the house for a little holiday party every year, right? And every year there's I give out gifts to everybody. So this year, all the gifts I bought on Goop.
Oh.
I bought like 20-something gifts.
Oh, my gosh.
And then I wrapped them mysteriously with just numbers on them. And then everybody took a number and they got whatever was in the box. So like one of our writers, a guy named Josh, got the This Candle Smells Like My Vagina candle. And our announcer, Lou, what did you get?
I got a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous vibrator.
Lou got a vibrator. And I mean, like, just from a product standpoint, how do you like it?
So I can't lie, I at the time didn't realize all the things I could have used it for. So I actually ended up giving it as a tip to the bartender that evening.
Very nice. Very
I'm
nice.
pretty sure that's illegal to do that, you know?
All right, well, good to know.
All right, well, he didn't keep the vibrator, but there was plenty
That's
of
okay.
stuff
I'll
from
get you a new one. That's all
Thanks,
right.
Gwen.
This is something that my wife has, and I know this is a new updated version of this item. This is, what is this thing called?
This is the Dr. Dennis Gross mask. It's very, very popular on Goop.
There's a guy named Dr. Dennis?
Yes.
He's a real doctor?
He's a real doctor, and he made this mask, and it's red and blue light, so it helps with wrinkles and breakouts and...
Okay.
Exactly. So...
And listen, I have no way of knowing whether it does help with that stuff or doesn't help with this stuff, but all I know is this. When I am getting into bed and my wife turns around and she has this terrifying mask on, she looks at me, and I'm not joking. It startles me. It has scared me no less than 50 times.
Gets you every time.
Is Dr. Dennis some kind of weird sadomasochistic? I don't know.
I think he's just a dermatologist.
Oh, same thing, really. Now there's a pink. It's like one of the Power Rangers. I think I've invented a new character here. So when you have stuff on your gift guide and you're looking for stuff to buy people for Christmas this year, do you go on your own gift guide and get them stuff?
I do, absolutely. Our team starts working on this gift guide in June, so it's like 6 months of finding all these amazing things that we sell, but also link to, so that it could be an amazing experience or a food thing or something that we then buy and sell.
Is this the same team that stripped you naked and painted you gold?
No. Different
it's a different team. Okay, all right.
Team.
This is more of a business-oriented team.
The buyers and the planners do that, the merch stuff, and then the marketing people make me be naked.
And then ultimately, I assume you decide, you have the final say on what goes in and what doesn't go in.
Well, I obviously am, I give the team a lot of, they really know what they're doing. But yeah, sometimes I'll say like, oh, we're missing this, or like, this is a bit weird.
Is there a rivalry with Oprah's gift guide? Like, do you want to get yours out before her?
No, Oprah always wins.
Oprah always wins.
Don't ever forget, Oprah's the queen.
Do you think Oprah's looking at your gift guide and adjusting hers?
I think probably not, but I think there's room for everyone to have, there's lots of gift guides, right?
Yeah, there are a lot of gift guides, and I have to say I look at all of them.
Yeah.
But yours is always the most entertaining, for sure. Because there's always one super weird item on there.
We do that on purpose.
Yeah, right, because then people start talking about it. Yeah. What item are you excited about this year? I know you brought something along.
Oh, I did. This I'm very excited about. We have a very amazing lip balm trio. There's three. This is one of our absolute best sellers. There's a clear one, and we have 2 new colors coming out, which I'm
My
very
5-year-old son would love this, I think.
Yeah?
A lip balm trio.
Yeah.
And this would be a stocking stuffer, or you would go ahead and wrap this?
You could wrap it. It could be a stocking stuffer. Maybe you just need a little, just for the Smokey the Bear.
A little bit of balm?
Yeah.
You know what?
There.
What is the difference between lip balm and lipstick?
It just has a little bit of color, just a hint. You
Okay.
can bring this home for Molly.
Oh, all right. Yeah, well, Molly's right over there, so, yeah. All right, well, thank you so much for balming my lips and also for being here and celebrating on Halloween. Can you even see it?
I can see it. I don't know if you guys can.
Honey, I saw a bear with lip balm in Hollywood. Gwyneth Paltrow, everybody. Goop's holiday gift card. Goop.com. Thank you, Gwyneth. We'll be back.